Hi, Beverly Fast Sinclair with Keller Williams Realty in Carmel, Indiana, giving you home sellers some tips about color and what should be the optimal colors to place in your house when your home is for sale. Now, I've been to a number of homes where people said, you know what, we knew we were selling our house, so we painted everything white. While the white is a neutral color and it certainly could create a blank slate for buyers, white can also look very antiseptic. It could also look sterile, like you're in a hospital. And while that might have been the thing that realtors told people to do, decades ago, anymore, I would never encourage a seller to paint their walls white. Now, trim, yes, high gloss white trim is always a nice touch. But today, there needs to be a little bit of color. A light beige is what I recommend most. Those of you who are familiar with Porter paint, one of my favorite colors is called Killam Beige, K-I-L-E-M beige. It is a neutral beige color, taupey kind of color that doesn't go red, it doesn't go green, it doesn't go blue. A lot of colors you have to look at the underlying tones that are underneath it. You'll understand this if you've ever painted a room and you look at it and say, gosh, this room looks, purple, and I thought it was really going to be more blue. You have to look at the base colors when you're looking at paint in rooms. Getting back, though, to your home, if you're going to sell your home and you want to neutralize it, do not paint everything white. That's not a good idea. You want to add some warmth while also letting a light color enhance the size of the rooms. Make sure that you neutralize all the colors that might be personal to your tastes. I see a lot of darker colors that are designer colors, dark browns, dark burgundies, things like that, which are very nice for your tastes. But remember, when you sell your home, you want to appeal to 49 out of 50 buyers. So go with a light neutral color, a tan, a taupe, or a beige of some sort, and make sure you look at the base color underlying it, that it isn't something like a gray. I would never paint a house gray because even if you like gray, it can tend to look dirty. Unless you have your whole scheme in the house that's gray, and I still would not recommend that personally. And also, make sure that you pick a color that will harmonize with the other colors that are in your home. If you want to paint all the rooms, that's fine, and you don't necessarily have to paint them the same color. But I would certainly pick one that harmonizes with that. And make sure that the colors you select aren't too unique or too specialized to your tastes. I had a seller once from Sweden, and every room was a different pastel color. While it looked wonderful with her furniture, a lot of buyers said, you know what, I have to paint everything. And she said, well, buyers can pick whatever color they can paint when they own the house. The house didn't sell well, as you might imagine, because every buyer thinks like an investor and said, gosh, it's going to cost me $500 to $1,000 a room to repaint, which isn't the case at all. But you get my point. Anyway, best of luck to you in selling. And if I can help you in any way, please call Beverly Fast Sinclair. My toll-free number is 888-456-FAST. That's 456-3278. Make it a great day.